So I was chatting with a guy on Instagram, like in the comment section or whatever, because he has an apple tree or several apple trees, and the same thing happens to his, where something comes at night and just like breaks all the branches. See, now what's funny in my property, because I have the same thing, but I happen to also have pear trees. So here's an apple tree, and here's a pear tree. And so when you look at them, you're like, whoa, the pear tree must have been there for a long time. No, it just, whatever is breaking those branches doesn't do it to pear trees. That's the weird thing. Even though they're like cousins or something like that, however you say that, you plant people will know what I'm talking about. So this is my solution. If I sort of back up, I'm going to see how well this works. It's taking me longer than I'd admit, but yeah, basically I just put a big giant cage around it. So I planned on waiting like a month or something like that to do, a follow-up to see how it's working, but this is just 2 weeks later and you can already see how much better it's doing. And what I kind of alluded to earlier is that this one, the pear tree, and the apple tree, they were all planted at the same time. So they're all like 3 years old. It's just with the constant nibbling, the apple trees could never grow. So this seems to be working, and I think it's basically because there's just not enough food in there for anything to bother essentially capturing itself, right? Because even if a little groundhog, for example, could probably weasel its way in here in that like little opening, maybe get a little scratched up, but like, what's the point? There's not a lot of leafy greens in there. So yeah, I realize this is not going to be a solution for somebody with like a big orchard or something, right? But if you're just growing some trees in your backyard or something like that, this seems to be, the best thing that I could find. And I've tried a couple things. I tried barbed wire. I tried the smaller cages and stuff. I've tried the deer repellent. Yeah, I mean, this seems to be the only thing I could find that works.